Hello, this is Ajaugenti. Just wanted to let you know that I wanted to talk to you folks about autism and living with a disability for the rest of my life here. I have been living with autism ever since the day I was diagnosed. From the age of 6, back in December of 1982, that I have been diagnosed with autism and a learning disability. I was 6 years old back in 1982 when they first diagnosed me, actually. So, anyways, I was also watching a documentary. I guess it was probably about I don't know, probably about a 10-minute documentary on YouTube by the BBC, and there was this girl. She was approximately about 13, 14 years of age, actually, and she has a disability, and I too also have a learning disability. I also have Asperger syndrome as well. That was later on in my adulthood life, actually. But I'm almost 4 years old, actually, and I'm going to be turning 40 next week, which is going to be a week from this Friday, anyways, June 10th. Even though I was born as a baby with an umbilical cord wrapped around my throat. And I'm originally from New Hampshire. I was born in Wolfboro, New Hampshire, lived in South Effingham, and then moved to Center Ospey in 1984, October of 1984, actually. And then we came down here to North Carolina of August 22nd, 1988 for my better education that I needed to have, because up in New Hampshire there wasn't very much of anything, and the taxes were, very high and stuff like that. A lot of things, and a lot of times, and I'm sorry, I'm very, very nervous, actually. I'm just real nervous at this, but the taxes were extremely high, and it was a tax-free state, but it came out of the people's properties to build better school systems up in New Hampshire and everything else there. And to make this long story short, I don't really have friends. I never had any friends, actually. A lot of people, when I get very frustrated and very, very angry and very, very upset and stuff like that, I used to throw a lot of temper tantrums and everything. I mean, it was just really, really upsetting. They didn't have any halfway decent teachers back then. Nobody else seemed to care, and my parents were upset. They were kind of just, were worried about me and everything, and they were saying oh, she's growing out of this education system. We need to get her somewhere else to where she can just to where she just can't actually outgrow the system in North Carolina that I'm in, actually. So yeah, I mean, yeah, my stepfather, who was a real dad to me, had moved mountains. My mom did too as well, and they said, hey, you know what, we're going to move down here to North Carolina. We've got, we used to have friends that lived had lived in the Cary area, and in the Cary, North Carolina area, and I can't exactly tell you where I'm at right now to this point, so it's just for security reasons. So anyways, I've graduated in 1995, and made it through high school, got a job, have a place of my own. I don't drive a car. I do have a taxi cab, but other than that, life is good. So anyways, I just thought I'd go ahead and just share this out there with the rest of you guys out in YouTube. Leave me your comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.